Love your neighbor as yourself. These simple yet profound words from Jesus encapsulate a universal truth that transcends time and culture. They urge us to extend our hearts and hands to those around us. These words call us to a life of compassion and kindness. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, can make a significant impact. A smile, a helping hand, or a listening ear can create ripples of positive change. They challenge us to look beyond ourselves and extend a helping hand to those in need. In moments of selflessness, we find true fulfillment and purpose. The parable of the Good Samaritan stands as a timeless beacon of hope. It illustrates the profound impact of unconditional love and mercy, teaching us that true compassion knows no boundaries. The Good Samaritan did not hesitate to help a stranger despite their differences. This act of kindness reminds us that we are all capable of making a difference. This story is a living message for us today. The principles of love, mercy, and compassion are as relevant now as they were thousands of years ago. It challenges us to look beyond our differences and see the humanity in each other. By acting with kindness and compassion, we can create a more just and loving world. Each of us has the capacity to be a Good Samaritan. Whether through volunteering, supporting a friend, or being kind to a stranger, our actions can have a profound impact. Join me as we delve into the message of the Good Samaritan. Together, we will explore how this timeless story can inspire us to live lives filled with purpose and meaning. The parable of the Good Samaritan is more than just a story. It is a profound lesson in compassion and kindness. It challenges us to redefine our understanding of neighbor and embrace a love that extends beyond the familiar and comfortable. In this essay, we will journey together into the heart of this timeless parable. We will uncover its spiritual significance and explore how its message is as relevant today as it was centuries ago. Get ready to be inspired to live out the teachings of Jesus in your daily life, becoming a beacon of hope and healing in a world that desperately needs it. Why does the story of the Good Samaritan matter so much? This parable, found in the Gospel of Luke, is more than just a tale of kindness. It is a profound lesson that transcends time and culture, speaking directly to the core of human experience and divine love, because it reveals the very heart of God's love for us. In this story, a man is beaten, robbed, and left for dead. Several people pass by, but it is the Samaritan, a person from a group despised by the Jews, who stops to help. This act of compassion is a powerful demonstration of God's boundless love. It reminds us that God's compassion has no limits. The Samaritan's actions show that love and mercy are not confined by social boundaries or prejudices. God's love reaches out to everyone, regardless of who they are or where they come from. He sees and cares for every single one of us, no matter our background or circumstances. This story teaches us that we are all worthy of love and care, and that we should extend that same love to others. It is a call to see the humanity in everyone we encounter. This parable calls us to reflect that same love in our own lives. It challenges us to go beyond our comfort zones and to act with kindness and compassion, even when it is difficult or inconvenient. It is a reminder that true love is selfless and sacrificial. It challenges us to open our hearts to those around us, to see beyond differences and recognize the inherent worth and dignity of every human being. In a world often divided by race, religion, and politics, the story of the Good Samaritan is a powerful reminder of our shared humanity. It's a call to action, urging us to step outside of ourselves and be agents of God's love in the world. We are encouraged to be like the Good Samaritan, to show mercy and kindness to those in need, and to be a light in the darkness. This story is not just about what happened long ago, it is about what we are called to do today. Imagine the dusty road from Jerusalem to Jericho, a dangerous path known for its robbers and harsh conditions. It's here that Jesus sets his story. A man beaten and left for dead lies helpless by the roadside. Two religious leaders pass by, but they do not stop. Their reasons might be understandable, even justifiable in their minds. But then comes a Samaritan. The Samaritans and the Jews were not friendly. They were separated by deep prejudice and mistrust. Yet this Samaritan, seeing the man's plight, is moved with compassion. Section 5. Beyond the roadside, a timeless message. The Samaritan's actions speak volumes. He doesn't see an enemy or an outsider. He sees a fellow human being in need. He tends to the man's wounds, takes him to safety, and pays for his care. He demonstrates true compassion. going above and beyond what is required. This story shatters the social and religious barriers of the time. It teaches us that love knows no boundaries. It challenges us to ask ourselves, who is our neighbor? Is it only those who are like us? Or are we willing to embrace the radical inclusivity of God's love? Section 6. Living the Parable Love in Action. The Good Samaritan story isn't just a nice tale. It's a call to action for each of us. We are called to be like the Samaritan, to be people who are moved by compassion and act on it. This means looking beyond ourselves, beyond our comfort zones, and reaching out to those in need. It means offering a helping hand to a neighbor struggling with groceries, volunteering our time at a local charity, or simply lending a listening ear to someone who is hurting. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, has the power to make a difference. Section 7. Modern-day Samaritans, beacons of hope. The spirit of the Good Samaritan is alive and well in our world today. Every day, ordinary people are performing extraordinary acts of kindness and compassion. They are the doctors and nurses working tirelessly on the front lines, the volunteers serving meals at homeless shelters, and the individuals who stop to help a stranger in need. These modern-day Samaritans remind us that even in the midst of darkness and despair, there is always hope. They inspire us to believe that even small acts of love can make a world of difference. Section 8. The ripple effect of compassion. When we choose to live out the message of the Good Samaritan, we not only impact the lives of those we help, but also create a ripple effect of compassion that spreads outward. Kindness is contagious. When we experience it or witness it, it inspires us to be more compassionate ourselves. Imagine a world where everyone embraced the spirit of the Good Samaritan. It would be a world transformed by love, empathy, and understanding. It would be a world where no one felt alone or forgotten, where everyone knew they were valued and loved. Section 9. Choose love, share the journey. In a world that often feels divided, it's more important than ever to remember the power of love and unity. The parable of the Good Samaritan is a powerful reminder that we are all connected. This story, which has been told for generations, teaches us that our differences should not divide us, but rather bring us closer together. We are all part of one human family. Regardless of our backgrounds, our cultures, or our beliefs, we share a common humanity. This shared bond is what makes our world so rich and diverse, and we are all called to love one another as God has loved us. This divine love is unconditional and knows no boundaries. It is a love that transcends all barriers and unites us in our shared humanity. As you go about your day, remember the message of this timeless story. Let it be a guiding light in your interactions with others. Whether it's a small act of kindness or a grand gesture of compassion, every action counts. Let it inspire you to choose love in all that you do. From the way you greet a stranger to the way you support a friend in need, let love be the driving force behind your actions. And share this message with others. Talk about it with your family, your friends, and your community. Encourage them to embrace the spirit of the Good Samaritan in their own lives. Let's spread the spirit of the Good Samaritan far and wide, creating a world where compassion and kindness prevail. Imagine a world where everyone looks out for one another, where acts of kindness are the norm, and where love is the universal language. Let us know in the comments how you plan to show love to your neighbors today. Your stories and ideas can inspire others to take action and make a difference. Together, we can create a ripple effect of love and compassion that reaches every corner of the globe. Section 10. Embracing the spirit of the Good Samaritan. Go out into the world and be a beacon of hope. Show compassion to those in need. Break down barriers of prejudice and fear. Embrace the radical inclusivity of God's love. May your life be a testament to the transformative power of kindness and the enduring message of the Good Samaritan. Remember, even the smallest act of love can make a world of difference. Let us go forth and love one another, just as Christ has loved us.